Hi guys, hey, how we doing? Hope you're good, Um, well, let me make sure it sounds off this one up here. Wait, yeah, sounds off. Yeah, we won't do this last night, but I'd had I've been up early, I've been fucking about, I had a nap, and when I woke up, my head were just absolutely killing me. These whip men are driving me insane. Constantly bang, 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 bang. Hey Jess, hey Blind, hey Peter, hey Peanut, hey Rich, hey Keela. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Hannah. Hey Chumba. Hey David, David in the house. Kisses all round. Uh, yeah. So I was going to look at this lady last night because what I couldn't get was it was only put on in the mainstream news 2 days ago, and flick that back. Heineke, and I was wondering what I thought. Well, why? So I've just been talking about it to Ubba, and he says sometimes things like these they have like a gagging order on them. They can't. They're not allowed to. Obviously, they're not allowed to talk about it in the press or anything until it's have gone to trial and she's been sentenced, which is what's happened now. She's had a trial and she's been sentenced to 36 years. So how it come about was back in 2019. She she'd been getting what she'd been doing. She'd been getting stealing her parents' money and gambling, and she didn't want her parents to find out. So her solution was, well, I'll just murder them. So I don't know what I don't know how anybody's mind can go. For one, murdering anybody, but for another, murdering your own parents because you don't want to find out that you've been stealing money off them for gambling. She's obviously not well upstairs, is she? I'm not being politically correct because I don't know the proper names for people that are not right upstairs. So don't judge me, Judge McJudson. Don't be no judging on a Sunday anyway. No judging. Guess what she did? She got prescription. Well, it says here at top prescription medication. What she crushed up, she'd give to her dad in 2 drinks, but he didn't drink the full drinks. He's only had half of each one. When she's got up morning after, this is in June 2019. When she's got up morning after, she's gone into her dad, and her dad had died in the night with obviously the overdose what she'd give him. So she said she had to get herself mentally prepared then to go upstairs and kill her mother. And what she did, well, she went upstairs, she hit her mum with an hammer a couple of times and then stabbed her about 8 times. But what I've looked at today, she's actually poisoned her mum as well. So I'm wondering if she poisoned her mum, poisoned them both the night before. Eye markers, and it didn't kill her mother. So she thought, well, I'm going to have to do it a different way because I don't want my mum coming downstairs and seeing that my dad's died. Well, that she'd killed her dad. Not just died, she'd killed him. And then she went on to, I don't know whether she's got the credit cards in the name while they was alive, or while after they died, but she got credit cards in the name, racking all these debts up. And she was claiming the parents' pension for over that 4-year period that she had him in the house. What she did with her dad, she did a makeshift coffin, if you will, tomb, I think they called it, out of breeze block. You know, your inside blocks of your house, the grey ones, them. Put blankets over the top and then put pictures on the top of that, so it will like some sort of mantelpiece, sideboard, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 4 years before. Well, what she'd been doing, she'd obviously been she'd been lying to everybody. She'd been saying that there was away on long holidays. There was ill. I think one of them I read she'd actually told somebody that they'd moved to she told a few people that they'd actually moved to the seaside. Oh, it's there, that it says there. He was in a crudely built tomb made out of breeze blocks and blankets. So she was 36, so she'd have been 31 when she's done it. 2019. But it's the things that she said when the coppers brought the door down. When we first COVID out, I would just think, when was the first? When was first lockdown? That was March 2020, wasn't it? So if she's done that in June 2019, she's got about 9 months. She had about 9 months for lie to people. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. And then obviously it was lockdown, COVID, like I said, COVID. Yeah, COVID was it. COVID hit. So that would probably 2 years she could get away with not really having to make any excuses up, just saying, no, I don't want people around because my mum and dad are in the 70s and they're vulnerable. Ice links. So then obviously after the restrictions, they've got hospital, they've got doctor's appointments and things like that. What they've been missing. They've been missing these appointments, and it was the doctor that had alerted authorities to say that they've not seen them, they've not been to any appointments. But I don't know if they've done an investigation first, or they've gone down and, because this is the video, they've just gone and brought the door down. But it's the smell I don't get. That bloody light shining through there. I like change these curtains. It's the smell, innit? What? The way that she's done it, she's wrapped her mum up in Lois, and her mum's name, John and Lois McCULLOUGH. She wrapped her mum up in sleeping bags. But there's got to have been I don't know, some sort of smell, aren't there? But like we said, it's obviously COVID. Nobody's going near the ice. We'll play this.
Some breaking news to bring you now. Virginia McCullough has been sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 36 years. And that is for the murder of her parents, John and Lois McCullough, at Chelmsford Crown Court. She admitted to killing her parents between the 17th and 20th of June in 2019. So just a reminder, Virginia McCullough has been sentenced to life with a minimum of 36 years for murdering her parents.
I feel like Alan. I just saw that. I'm starting watching Sky News.
The arrest was filmed by police officers wearing body cameras. We can show you some of that footage now, and I should warn you that you may find parts of it very distressing.
It's fine. No one in here at the moment. Hold on. The police. Got it.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Show me.
Stay where you are. Show your hands. Yeah.
Jen, she goes so calm. I've watched. No, I've not watched all the way through, but I've watched like little clips, you know, what they showed. And she's so calm and like it's just an everyday thing.
Jenny?
Yep.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Cool. The time is 12:12. You're under arrest on suspicion of murder against Jonathan McCullough and Lois McCullough.
Yep,
Okay?
okay.
You don't have to say anything, but it may harm defence. If you do not mention or in question, so much like anything to do so with the evidence. Okay? Alright, your arrest is necessary for a prompt and effective.
Is there anything in the pocket we should know about?
Yes, there
Where?
is. Can I take you to it?
No, you can tell me.
Can we go in there for a second, just so I can tell you something about what's in there?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then
You need to tell us
the only
something
reason
about
I
what's in
said
there.
I need to tell you something about what's upstairs.
See what they've all said, "Hi, Breeze." They've all said she's a really good manipulator, and this is what she's trying to do. She's trying to manipulate the situation, isn't she? She's trying to be in control of saying, "Well, can I take you upstairs?" And instead of just telling them in the hallway, now she's saying, "Well, come on, we'll go in. Let's go in the kitchen. Let's go in the back, and I'll tell you in there." It's obviously she's got hold her hands up and say I've done it, but she's still trying to control the situation.
Top floor as well.
It's fine. We'll
Yeah,
go.
okay.
It's a bit more quiet, sir. Is it here?
Yeah.
Yes, mind your feet, so obviously we can do
Honestly, I'm not
that.
that dangerous.
No, it's fine.
I know, but obviously I've got to be careful. My dad's body's in there.
Right, okay.
Yep, okay. Obviously I'll
Where about
say,
your mum?
a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
That's why I said, can I go upstairs and show you?
Right, can you
If
explain
wanna
it to us,
bring
please? 'Cause
officers-
What do you mean by it's a little bit more complicated? Why can't she just say, "Well, my dad's in there and my mum's upstairs"? It's got a bit that bloody lights through my head. It's got to be a control thing, hasn't it?
we're trying to preserve this. It's now going to be seen, so we need to preserve this the best we can. So I don't want you to have you walking up there, all right? Because that's for your well-being as well as ours.
Oh, no, up.
Okay. So
Thank you.
where will we find your mum?
Well, if possible.
Where will we find your mum?
Hey, can I grab some hairbands? She wants what she wants to do her hair before they go and lock her up. You think there's more to the story than stealing the money? Quite possibly, yeah, Marcus. But they said she'd never had a job or anything. I think what she must have just been living at home with the parents and controlling I think she was just controlling her parents, wasn't she?
Okay, so upstairs there are about 5 wardrobes.
Yep.
It's behind the bed at the back next to the sink. That's the second one. I've slipped a pile of those into his drink. There were about 2 or 3 drinks that I brought downstairs. And yeah, they were basically, he didn't drink all of them. He only drank probably about half of 2. But yeah, when I went in the morning, this was before my mother. When I went in the morning, early hours, I got up about half an hour early, about 6 o'clock in the morning. Came in and he was gone. He was gone.
Okay.
It's
up to you if you want to talk.
Yeah,
But the thing is, purpose of your arrest is for a prompt effective investigation as well as by questioning you. We can't do that here. It needs to be done at a police station, all right?
I did know that this would kind of come eventually. It's proper that I serve my punishment. So, yeah.
So if she knew it was going to come at some point, why didn't she just leave? Did she want to get caught? Because it's not like that she got the. Was she so gambling that she thought, well, I'll just keep gambling and gambling till the police come knocking on my door?
Okay, so Virginia, I'm just going to ask you this. This is what I've written down based on the information you just told us, because what we regard as a significant comment, because you've made it under caution after your arrest.
By the way, they're my granddad's.
Okay, right. So I've written this, please. I, Virginia McCULLOUGH, have informed Police Constables 77329 Brown and 79387 Bowers after entering my house on Friday the 15th September 2023 that I murdered my father, John McCULLOUGH, who was stated was under a bed in the rear ground floor of the house, and my mother upstairs in a cupboard next to the sink.
Wardrobe. It's a double wardrobe.
Right, okay, I've written
double
cupboard.
Wardrobe. It's like
Oh, correct him. In the ward, not a cupboard, it's a wardrobe.
4 wardrobes, but it's the one nearest the sink. Double wardrobe.
Pick up then.
Yeah.
What's significant, as I've written down there here now, I've just read out to you. Are you happy to sign that, to say that's a true account?
Yeah.
Has it just come to the thingy where obviously you can see the state to the age she's not been looking after it, she's not been looking after herself? Has it just got to the stage now where what money there is, or what money she's getting is running out, and she thinks, well, I might as well as just tell them everything and just be locked up.
Cheer up, at least you caught the bad guy.
I've just woken up today and done my job. No.
She's just going to say then, well, cheer up, you've caught the bad guy. And she's just said, but I know I don't seem like it.
Not a lot.
Evil, but we all, yeah.
I'm not going to comment on anything. It's not my job to comment on it, okay? Because I've got to be impartial with everything, okay? So I'm not going to give any comments.
No. Well, I mean, I deserve to obviously get whatever's coming sentence-wise, because that's the right thing to do, and that might give me a bit of peace. Also in the handbag as well, there's and again, because you're probably going to need to know about it, there's a card in there, card one money, and that's a bank card where there's a lot of transactions that have taken place over the last few years.
What?
From money that pertains to my parents. So, murder weapon is upstairs in the toilet room, kitchen knife, it's in the middle of the brown carpet.
Because they said it was premeditated, because when they obviously... Oh, thank you, Super Bluffer. Super Bluffer's in the house. Gifted membership to stargazing. Welcome to TT's. Big ups the Bluffer. Yeah, they said it was like premeditated because they found, when they'd searched the house, they found that she bought whatever implements she needed to separate the medication. I don't know whether they mean obviously, if it's just an ordinary, you just pull them apart. I'm assuming she's bought some sort of things to crush them up, and she's bought the knife as well. So it's got to be, it's not like been a spur of the moment, has it? Of, oh God, what am I going to do if they found out I've been stealing off them? I'll just kill them now. It's obviously played on her mind and thought, well, what can I do? Right, I'll plan this, and this is how I'm going to do it. So it is a premeditated, isn't it?
Against the wall, opposite the shelves. So there are two long white shelves. So opposite where that wall is, that's where the knife is. So next bit is very hard to talk about. That's probably the most grisly detail. So on the ground floor, underneath the stairs, there's a few like storage boxes and things. And in the middle, I think it's in one of the boxes or in a bag or something. If you want me to shush after this, it's fine. But every bit helps. You will find forensically it's helpful. There's a hammer. I know, but I'm trying to help so you find everything. It's in the middle, underneath the stairs. It will still have blood on it. It's rusted, but it will still have blood traces on it.
But she's telling them where everything is. A method. Telling them where everything is. She had a little bit of what she said was like a distressing bit for actually telling them where the hammer was. The distressing bit to where he's not actually killing her parents, it's telling them where she's actually hid the things that she's killed them with.
So not cooperating is futile.
Yeah.
There's no point in not cooperating, there really isn't. And plus, apart from which anyway, I should pay for what I've done. That's the other side of the coin, I think. So.
She's just, I don't know. She's, well, is she an absolute psycho? Or has gambling got hold of that much that she's just got lost? She's just got lost in the old thing. Mrs. McCullough had been battered with an hammer and stabbed. But she too had also been poisoned with prescription medication administered by her daughter. So I'm presuming that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to poison. I don't think. Hang on a minute, though. Where, because it was, they said that she bought the things beforehand. But if she tried to poison them both, and it only worked on her dad, she'd actually been out and bought the knife. So was that in her head? Right, well, if I poison them and it doesn't work, I'll just hit them with an hammer and stab them. Was that like a plan A? If the overdosing doesn't work. Hey, Susan. If the overdosing doesn't work, then she'll resort to violence. So, whichever where you look at it, she just wanted them dead. She can't have just crushed the medication up and then had an afterthought of, oh, it's not worked. Would she have done the same to her dad the day after if it hadn't worked on him? Would she just use the hammer and stabbed them both? The curtains was always drawn, and you couldn't see if anybody was in the house, said Phil Sargent, who lived next door. Always lived next door for 20 years. They were just like shadows, they'd been very quickly from A to B. Mr. Sargent now knows why there was such secrecy at the neighbour's house. Found it quite difficult even to say that Virginia murdered her parents. Or killed her parents, he added. She come across as quite pleasant. She was funny. Even in that, she comes quite across as like still quite pleasant, and everything's a matter of fact, and she had a dark sense of humour. Fantasist. Oh, 2023, the police got a call from Essex Council safeguarding team. Yeah, so that's where the doctors have alerted. Like they've not been attending their appointments or anything. A GP registered practice had risen concerns for the welfare after not seeing them for some time. See, that's what she'd done there. She put pictures on top of the makeshift or paintings, makeshift tomb covered with blankets, and their absences have been explained by the daughter, who offered a range of excuses for each appointment she cancelled on their behalf. So she'd been ringing and cancelling. Conveniently for her, the country. Oh, well, it says here in our rate. Conveniently for her, the country had been in a COVID enforced lockdown for a large period of time. They've not been seen yet. So that's probably how she was allowed to get away with being there for 4 years. When the police spoke to Mr. McCullough, it became clear there was something weren't adding up. Why her parents were always out of the area. Alan Thomas, who rented a television, said he'd rented a television to the McCulloughs, also said he had suspicions. And that rental was abruptly cancelled on behalf of the parents, so she was cancelling things as well. Was she cancelling the things so she didn't have to pay for them because she wanted to use the money for gambling? When Mr. Thompson staffed her house at the family home to pick up the TV, they were told the contents of the property, and the TV was already prepared at the front door. I got the feeling perhaps she was a bit of a fantasist, but no way would I have thought that she'd be a murderer. Police raided the property. It's not the first time they have visited. Police visited the home of the daughter accused of killing her parent. So they've been weeks before. Now that says 2018. He's charged with murdering John and Lois McCullough between the 21st of August 2018 and 15th September. But it said that she'd murdered him in June 2019. Or is this... Essex police ascended the home in Great Bardow near Chelmsford on the 18th of August and spoke to Mrs. McCullough about an unrelated allegation of assault. They understand that she was the alleged victim. Results of the post. So I'm assuming this is wrong here. I'm assuming this is meant to be that they was called out on the 21st of August 2018 for this alleged assault on her. Linked to an unrelated matter. See, all dates are wrong, so you can't get a... Now it's saying here the police were called to the address on the 13th of September. In the original one what I read, it said 19th of June. This is saying 21st of August 2018. So when did she actually kill him? How long was she actually living with her dead parents? Hey, Sandy. Hey, sweetie. I hope you're good, love. She was remanded in custody until a plea hearing on the 1st of December, with a provisional 2-week trial scheduled to take place at the beginning on the 13th of May. So I'm assuming that's this year. So did she kill him in August 2018 or June 2019? Is this, or is this the date they've just got this wrong? And this is the date from when they was originally called out for that assault allegation. Because obviously it's Sky, that's the same news report, Sky. And on this one, where is it now? Oh, it's not Sky, it's BBC this. Sorry, BBC. That's the Sky one, isn't it? See, Sky saying there sometime in June 2019. And you've got BBC saying September. But it's just like that, though, where she says, I knew this day would eventually come. Documents recovered inside the property painted a picture of a woman desperately trying to keep her parents from discovering a financial black hole she had dug. Abusing their goodwill, she had been living rent-free, spending their money and racking up large credit card debts in their name. So she was doing she had got the credit cards in the name while they was alive. Forged letters showed Miss McCullough had been tricking her parents into thinking they had lost money through scams. In reality, it was the money frittered away by the daughter. So she was even telling her parents they'd been scammed. To them, she was well qualified, suitably employed, and working hard towards becoming an artist A future she claimed she would also bring financial benefits to her parents. So lying to them as well, for saying instead she was reaping financial rewards, manipulating, abusing and taking advantage of her parents' kindness. In total, she benefited from nearly 150,000. Combined from their pensions and spending their credit cards, as well as selling their assets. Oh, the court also urged she spent 21,000 on online gambling between 2019 and 2023. So gambling was just a part of it. Because if she could have had 150,000 and she'd only spent 20, I'm not saying only, 21,000 is a lot. But out of that, where else did the money go? What else was she buying? Because they said that she didn't have anything lavish or anything like that. Her lies and fear of being exposed ultimately led her into cruelly killing her parents. The greengrocer was told that there was no longer where they used to go. There was no longer living in Great Bardo. Mr. Racing said the peculiar nature meant she could say things without arousing much suspicion. So she was obviously a bit of an oddball, isn't she? So when people was asking her, no matter what she said, probably didn't seem strange to them because she was obviously a bit of an oddball anyway. She came into the shop and said, the police are after me. They think I killed my mum and dad. So obviously he's thinking that's an odd thing to say. But probably the thoughts never crossed his mind that she was being truthful. Yeah, he just thought it was her eccentric nature. Oh, greengrocer said that a mum and dad would visit the shop sometimes 4 times a day before disappearing. Yeah, so the places where she used to go, the Debbie Pollard said the McCulloughs would visit her flower shop she ran and bombard her with food and presents. And that everybody knew it was odd, but... Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You've got an elderly couple living close by. You've got the lockdown. You can put that down to, oh, we're not seeing them because of the lockdown. But then when things go back to normal and they're still not seeing them, the people are wondering and questioning, well, why we're not seeing this couple that seems to have been a big part of the community. But they're not going to think, oh, daughter's killed them, are they? They're not going. Both Mr. Hastings and Mrs. Pollard both said McCullough had also pretended to be pregnant. Oh, no. I've got that wrong. Virginia McCullough would visit a flower shop she ran and bombard her with food and presents. Not the parents. Sorry, I've misread that. Both Mr. Hastings pretended she was pregnant, even creating a fake bump under her clothes. She's definitely... No, Sandy, not all of bods kill. No. Don't do that. I know people can be a little bit, I mean, I'm a bit odd, but I won't go out and kill nobody. I won't go out and kill nobody just because I'm a little bit odd. I think we're all a bit odd, odd in our own little ways, but pretending to be pregnant and doing a fake bump and all that lot, it's just what else had you been doing in community over them 4 years? Throughout her sentencing on Friday. Oh, so she only got, so they've done the trial in May, and it was only a sentencing on Friday when the sentence, when the news actually broke. When she's actually got sentenced on Friday, that's when the news is actually, it's been reported then. It was only when she listened back to her interview with the police describing how she murdered her mother, she began to weep. So, but was she weeping because the concoction that she'd wanted to give her to poison her didn't work? Was she weeping because she thought, well, I had to go down the road of using an hammer and a half? Would she have wept if the poison had worked on both of them? Probably not. If she's not wept for her dad. She did go in 3 times to build up some gumption, but I knew I had to get it done, and I can't hesitate. Look at that there. She said her mum, this is on about her mum. She looks always innocent. She was just sat there listening to the radio. So her mum's just been in a room, sat there listening to the radio. And she says she'd gone in 3 times. Hey, Toffee. She'd gone in 3 times before she'd built some gumption up, but she knew she had done it. She had to do it, and she couldn't hesitate. And her mum obviously knew what she'd doing to her, because she said her mum stared at her in disbelief. Imagine that. That must be an awful, knowing that you're being attacked like this. Then you're getting hit with the hammer, then getting stabbed, but knowing it's your daughter that's doing it to you. That's horrendous, that, your final moments. Throughout the course of our investigation, we built up a picture of the vast levels of deceit, betrayal and fraud she engaged in. It was on a shocking and monumental scale. Shocking. McCULLOUGH lied about almost every aspect of her life, maintaining a charade to deceive everyone close to her, and clearly taking advantage of her parents' goodwill. She's an intelligent and adept manipulator who chose to kill her parents callously and without thought for them or those who continue to suffer and the result of their loss. Yeah. It's all about the manipulation, isn't it? Yeah, it is, Toffee. It was 2019, but it had never been reported on till her actually getting sentenced on Friday. I saw it. He had telly on in the conservatory, and he had because he's had a cold. He's even more deaf in here, so he has it on really loud. And I heard him listening to news, and it was on. And he said, Bobby said to me, he said, well, why has this never been reported on? But obviously it was something that it couldn't be reported on until she was actually sentenced for some reason. Some sort of gagging order, some sort of everything that has to be. It could quite possibly be because she give it up straight away. Yeah, I've done this. This is what I've done. There was nothing as such to report on because they had all the evidence and they knew what was coming to her. They knew that she was going to get sent down. So they've only been able to report on it after she's been sentenced. Yeah, it was on news on Friday, Toffer. But like I said, that was only for the because she got sentenced to 36 years. It was just, it was like a shock because I heard it on it. I thought, why have I never come across this before? But like I say, obviously they've not been able to report on it because they've had all the evidence. They knew she was guilty. They knew. I don't know. In this country, if you plead guilty, you get sentenced, don't they? But they said she was having a 2-week. She had to have a 2-week trial. Was the 2-week trial just to go through all the evidence of what she did, so they knew what sentence to give her? Well, like I said, they've only been able to report on it after she's been sentenced. This is probably why. How old is she? She's 36 now, so she'd have been 31. She'd have been 31 when she's done it. Not new, yeah, right, Slinks, you're right, yeah, it's not newsworthy if she pleads guilty. But you think it would be on something happening on this scale? Or did they just not want, like what I'm doing now, do they not want people speculating on it of... Well, I'm not speculating on anything, I'm just saying what's been reported on now. Yeah, it's a mad one, isn't it? But she looks like butter wouldn't melt though. And when you see her talking in that body cam footage, it's like she's just talking to a mate in the kitchen, isn't she? Well, my dad's in there and my mum's up there. Yeah, no need for the investigation really, as she confessed and they found the remains. No need for anything in the press. They had everything they needed, and it might be used. Yeah, it could have been used for an appeal. And yeah. You think that she was so cooperative because she thought she would get a lighter sentence? Was she trying to say it was manslaughter? I don't think so. I don't think so, Bland. I think where she said it, yeah, my dad's in there, my mum's up there, Emma's in there, Naf's there. I poisoned my dad the night before. It is just premeditated murder, isn't it? That's obviously why she's got the 36 years. Serve a minimum of 36 years, so she'll be 72 when she can go before parole board. No, not long. You're right, Jess. Not long enough. I don't understand our justice system because I think anything. Hey, Joe boy. I think cases like these where it's premeditated. She knew what she was doing. She's manipulated him for so long. I think life should mean life. Yes, yeah, Bree, she got 36 years for it, which is not a lot, really, considering it was 2 people, both parents. Is it 13 years each? No. Am I on about 13? I can't remember. that was bad math, wasn't it? 15. 18 years each, sorry. $18 for each parent is not long enough. I don't. Well, personally, I don't think. And like I say, anything like this, where the banter arts, you know they've definitely done it. There's no fannying about around the evidence, and she's told them just life should be for the rest, like they do in America, for the rest of your natural life. Yeah, Bruce. If it was in America, it would be double. I think I do. I think our justice system's too lenient. It's not much of a deterrent, is it? Really? I mean, I know she's going to be 72 before she can even even go up to the parole board. But at 72, she could still have the possibility of getting out. Yeah, it is, Marcus. She's got to serve a minimum. She has to serve a minimum of 36 years. Do you normally hear as well, if you get a sentence, I mean, not with murder or anything like that, but if you get a sentence for something, say you get 10 years, you want to do 5. It's always halved, isn't it? Once you're locked up, and then it's always halved for some reason. It's definitely, I don't know. It's definitely, it's only what I was going to come on last night and do this, but I got a headache, and I thought I can't, because it's like 3 monitors here and a ring light. It would be too much for my eyes, so I thought I'd do this now this afternoon, and then I'll do my normal. I'll be streaming tonight, Stephanie. We'll have some fun tonight, love. I don't know what yet. I've not decided, but I'll stream tonight as well. You only serve 2/3 unless specified. Yeah, but what I'm saying, it says under this picture here, she's to serve a minimum of 36 years. So she has to serve 36 years before she can do anything. I think that's what that means. That's how I read it. She has to serve a minimum of 36 years. So would she do the 36 and say, right, off out now, get out now? Yeah, blind, we'll have a Sunday fun night tonight. I'll have a mooch in a bit, what? Because I'm doing bugger all today. I'm having a day, I'm having a day off of laugh today. So I'll have a mooch. See what we can do later on. Yeah. Right, guys. So I'll leave it there, because I didn't even think I'd be on nearly this long, but... And I'll see y'all after if you've got... if you've no else better to do. If you want a relaxing, chill Sunday, she'll be released so a Facebook poster can go in. I don't know what that means, Sandra. She'll be released so a Facebook poster can go in. No. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for chatting. And like I said, this is we'll have a bit of fun. We'll see what we can have a bit of fun with later. I just thought I'd bring this to your attention. Hello, I should have done that, shouldn't I? Good evening and welcome to WANK News. You're with me, I'm a whore. I should have done it like that. No, That's why I've not even put any thingies on, because it needs me. I need a little bit more grown up doing this, didn't I? Not acting, not acting fucking daft. See, I've sworn. I've got all the way through that and not sworn. I've just swore. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. We'll do some swearing, Sunday swearing tonight. Anyway, right, guys. I'll catch y'all in a bit. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.